don't get married till you are in order. Think about marriage. Set goals, develop realistic expectations, but don't get married till you have dealt with your excess baggage. I beg you. Don't go and be a burden on somebody else, and I'll go into that a little later.
When we leave our homes and we try to get into or start our own homes with someone else, our family tends to influence the kind of home we have through various ways.
From our discussion today, by the time you are living with somebody or you are in a relation with somebody and you see some actions or some reactions, you should be able to tell that this is not just an action for nothing. It is an action that is coming out of something.
First of all, your family can influence the kind of home you build by some of the values of your family, the values that they've instilled in you. Some things that you grew up around that you love and you admire.
So when we talk about finance in marriage, who bears the load? The husband. How did you arrive at that? Is the head of the family, is the breadwinner? When you say breadwinner, somebody was told that, are you the breadwinner of your family? Say, oh, God, that is bread.
So if you're going to go on a journey, you naturally have to pack your bag. So if you have expectations, build it based on the fact that you've got the qualities to produce that result. Some people have wish lists, like a novel. What you want? I've heard everything. I want tall. I want a bit fair. I want handsome. I want religious, but not too much. Gashinande, you hear? I want her to have long, soft hair. I want to hold her hands, and her hands are soft like butter or velvet. But she should be just right. You know, petite. Somebody will say, a little bulbul, but not fat. Like Gashina, everybody has. This is the physical expectation. The same thing with marriage. What do you want? Who doesn't want peace of mind? Raise your hands. Who doesn't want contentment? Who doesn't want to look forward to going home? Who doesn't want to have somebody make them feel good inside, recognize them, validate them, appreciate them for who they are? Who doesn't want someone to compliment them and push them, be the captain, the cheerleader of their supporters club? Who doesn't want that? Raise your hand, please, let me see you. Of course, all of us want that. Those are all expectations of marriage, what you hope to achieve. Now, pack in your bags the tools needed to achieve that.
I'm Sumaya Adeyeye by name. Yeah, okay, it comes with purifying one's intention and as well as lowering your expectation when it comes to marriage in Islam. Because a lot of people, have this fantasy of wanting to have a fairy tale marriage, whereby situations and circumstances would not, warrant them to have that kind of dream that they are pursuing. So lowering your expectation, not expecting too much from this marriage, not expecting, you're not being overly ambitious is one of the things, and also the importance of istikhara. So remembering Allah first, and then as well as working towards being a better spouse for your intending spouse, actually.
Actually, the first one is not going into marriage with excess baggages, like fixing yourself before taking that bold step, and set your goals, have plans before you go in there. Don't just go in plain without even knowing what are your plans in marriage. Yeah.
It's a big challenge to me as far as I'm already into it. So I will height up and improve into it. and I expect to see better changes into my marital affairs. Like the last lecture we listened to, it's about self-love and blind love, and how the self consists of three major parts: the body, the mind, and the soul. So we all agreed, and I'm sure everybody else will agree, that the soul is the most important of these three. And so whatever you do, particularly when it comes to this marriage, whatever you do should be good for your soul, so that the other ones too can, because in the end it's the soul that counts.
I shouldn't go in with any expectation, any fairy tale expectation, and I shouldn't go in with the mindset of, okay, issues that I'm having personally with myself, going in with the intention that those issues will be fixed by my spouse or they'll be helping me fix them. I should be able to find solution to that on my own before going into that relationship, not going as an excess baggage.
That's a very good question, and the main thing is, you would notice that the percentage of guys in this program, I think they have just about 4 out of maybe almost 30 people that are here. A particular marital class should be, even though this one is targeted at both the male and female, I feel like a particular one should be targeted at males too, and have a lot of them actually take their time and come, because it's a two-way thing. It won't help in the marriage if it's only the woman that is trying to get better, do better, learn more, make herself better. It will help. It has to be both work. It has to be both people's work in the marriage.
So what I think should be added to this program is not that much. The only thing is probably we can have a live video to others who are not here, so as they could also watch and participate in it. Assalamu alaikum.